Hi guys! I'm Nika B and I'm finally back with a new vid. If you don't know me yet, I am an OFW here in Singapore and today I will be answering 10 frequently asked questions about my job here in Singapore. At isa doon sa mga tanong na yon ay yung magkano ang sweldo ng teacher dito sa Singapore. Ayun nga, matagal akong hindi nag-upload ng videos. Pero, mahabang story yon, next time na lang pag-usapan. Hindi ko rin sure kung bored lang talaga ako ngayon o kinakabahan ako. Kasi, bukas ako mag-undergo ng swab testing. Hindi ko rin alam kung anong i-expect. Pero, I'll try to vlog and upload the video by tomorrow after nga nung testing. As I've said, I'll be answering 10 frequently asked questions about my job here in Singapore. Let's start. Number 1. What is your job title? So my job title is, according to my contract, is an English educator. So yun yung trabaho ko. Yun yung nasa pass ko or nasa kontrata namin. Pero under ECE sector, Early Childhood Education. So sa atin dyan sa Pinas, parang daycare or childcare. Number 2, what level are you teaching in? So last year, I was teaching in nursery 2. And this year, I've been handling students in kindergarten 1 and kindergarten 2. Number 3, what's your job scope? Ito yung medyo mahabang usapan. Yung job scope kasi namin ay hindi lang tulad dyan sa Pilipinas na nagtuturo ka ng language or ng English na nakaupo ka sa classroom or nasa harap ng blackboard. Being a childcare teacher here in Singapore includes routines. Yun yung pinagkaiba sa dito kumpara sa Pilipinas. Kasi sa atin, pagpasok sa school ng mga bata, nakaligo na, or nakakain na sa bahay. Dito sa Singapore, iba. So, part ng routines namin ay ang breakfast, nap, lunch, shower, tapos yung lesson. So, English educator ka, pero childcare teacher ka nga. At dahil childcare teacher ka nga, part din ng trabaho mo yung maghugas ng alam nyo na, yung poop ng mga bata or pag nagwiwi sila sa pants, ganyan. Magpalit ng diaper, lahat yan part ng trabaho mo. Pagtuturo sa kanila kung paano mag-toothbrush, kung paano gumamit ng utensils, lahat yan part ng trabaho mo as a childcare teacher. Maliban dun sa mga routines, syempre, English educator ka pa rin. Bilang childcare teacher ka, English educator ka pa rin. So, part pa rin ng trabaho mo yung paggawa ng lesson plans, portfolio ng mga bata, tsaka mga activities nila, at magturo in class. So, yun yung job scope ko. Number 4, how long or what is your working hours? Actually, iba-iba yung oras ng pasok namin. Magkakaiba kami. Shifting yung work namin. May pumapasok ng opening, may mid-shift, tsaka may closing. Tapos, iba-iba rin yung haba ng oras. Minsan, 8 hours, 9, minsan 7. Depende sa scheduling ng principal namin or ng boss. So, open yung center ng 7:30 a.m. hanggang 7:30 p.m. So, hindi ka naman mag-work ng 12 hours straight, di ba? Kaya siya may shifting. So, pwedeng 7:30 ka lang hanggang 3 or 4. Pwedeng mid-shift, 9, ganyan, hanggang 5, ganyan. Or 9:30 ka papasok, tapos closing, 7:30. Ganun yung work hours namin. So, kung the whole day, di ako nag-reply. Syempre, malamang busy sa work. Number 5, are you allowed to go on leave or vacations? Actually, meron kaming 14 days na annual leave previously, pero ngayon parang 19 na siya. Yung 14 days na yon, syempre counted lang yung may pasok. Yung 5 days, Monday to Friday. Minsan may half day kami ng Saturday. So yun. Yun yung kinakount na annual leaves. 14 days, meaning mga 3 weeks na bakasyon. Tapos, meron ding 14 days na medical leave o yung MC. Lapit lang naman yung Singapore sa Pilipinas para mga 3-4 hours lang. Pwedeng umuwi ng Pilipinas pag weekend. Hindi naman sila strict as long as papasok ka by Monday. Ganun yung ginagawa ng mga malapit lang na countries like Malaysia, ganun kung kailangan nilang bumalik. Though sa Malaysia, pwede silang mag-bus. Sa atin kasi, airplane. Number 6, do you have to speak English at all times? The answer is yes, we have to speak English at all times, especially for me, because I don't have any Filipino colleague. My colleagues are Malays and Chinese. And they wouldn't understand if I speak in Filipino. And there's also no sense if I speak in Filipino. The children won't understand as well. Though I have some Filipino students, but they don't understand Filipino. So yes, I have to speak English at all times. Same goes with Chinese teachers. They're not supposed to speak in Mandarin if they're not teaching the children. 7. What has been your most challenging experience so far? I would say that my most challenging experience was my first 3 months in the job. Why? Simply because I'm still adjusting. I'm new. I feel homesick. And I don't know anyone. I have no friends at work. And the children don't know me either. So they're like, who the hell are you? Why would I listen to you? Ayun. So, hindi ka pa sure kung magsistay ka kasi within the first 3 months, you're on probation. So, hindi mo sure kung magugustuhan ka nila, kung magkakaroon ka ba talaga ng trabaho after those 3 months. Pero after nun, ayun, okay naman ako. Tsaka, gusto ko naman yung trabaho ko. So, okay lang. Number 8. What has been your happiest experience? I always want to feel happy kapag nasa work. So, I take every day as an opportunity to learn, an opportunity to be happy, an opportunity to inspire lives, inspire children, encourage children to learn more. Siguro, one of my happiest experience in this job would be seeing my nursery 2 students who are now my K1 students start to read. Kasi, syempre, nag-start ako na sobrang challenging kasi nakailang palit sila ng teachers. Medyo unsettled sila. Magulo yung classroom management. Dun pa lang, nahirapan na ako magturo. Tapos, ayun, ngayon, marunong na sila magbasa. Medyo. Yung transition lang. At least may progress. Number 9. How long is your contract? So, yung contract dito sa Singapore, nagbe-base siya sa pass mo for us na foreigners or yun, foreign teachers, English teachers. S-pass yung pass namin. Yung S-pass, yung duration niya ay maximum of 2 years. So yes, yung contract ko ay 2 years at nakaka 1 year na ako. Sana ma-renew. Renewable naman siya. So, kahit 2 years yung contract mo, every 2 years, i-renew lang ng employer kung gusto ka nila. Number 10. Last but not the least, the most awaited question and most frequently asked questions, as in legit. Eto na, may vlog na siya. How much is your salary? So again, yun nga. Dahil organized dito sa Singapore at registered kayong lahat ng mga workers sa Ministry of Manpower ng Singapore. Sila rin yung nagsiset kung magkano yung susweldohin ng mga tao. At nakabase pa rin yun dun sa pass. As I've said, S-pass yung pass ko. At yung S-pass ay may minimum salary requirement of 2,400 Singaporean dollars. So, yung Singaporean dollars, pagdating ko yata dito, 37 siya. Mga 88,000 pesos. Yan, nakapute ko na dito. Pero ngayon, since bumaba yung economy dahil nga sa pandemic, 35 pesos na lang siya. So, mga nasa 84,000 pesos. So, kung ikukumpara mo pa rin, sweldo sa Pinas, sobrang laki ng difference. Pero yun nga, yung trabaho rin kasi, medyo mabigat. Mas mabigat kaysa sa trabaho sa Pinas ng teacher. Tapos, itong minimum salary requirement na 2,400 Singaporean dollars for newbies to. As in, walang experience. Pero kinoconsider nila yung practicum as experience. So, usually, pag may practicum ka, ito yung minimum, 2,400. As I've said, minimum lang siya. So, pwedeng pagdating mo dito sa Singapore, like for me, na galing sa public school, nakapagturo na sa Pinas, may experience ka na sa Pilipinas, pagdating mo dito, i-consider nila yung experience mo. And with a minimum of 3 years na work experience, pwede ka nilang bigyan ng 2,600, 2,700. Tininan pa rin nila yung capabilities mo, syempre. Pero, pag pirma mo pa lang ng contract, makikita mo na kung magkano yung offer. Tapos, nasa yun na lang kung tatanggapin mo. Syempre, tatanggapin mo, di ba? So, ayun nga. Minimum is $2,400 or 84,000 pesos or more. Nasagot na natin yung 10 frequently asked questions about my job here in Singapore. Kung meron pa kayong mga tanong at interested kayo na mag-work here sa Singapore, you can subscribe to my channel, click the notification bell below, and comment your questions. Baka sakaling masagot ko, tatry kong sagutin as soon as possible. Since nasa circuit breaker pa naman, so nasa bahay lang. And ayun nga, I'll be uploading the swab test video tomorrow. Hopefully, same day edit. I hope you like this video at naging informative para sa inyo. Again, hindi ko po ini-encourage yung mga Filipino teachers na magpunta ng Singapore. Pero hindi ko rin kayo pinipigilan. I mean, meron mga interested. So, hindi naman natin pwedeng ipagkait sa kanila yung information na meron tayo dito. Kung may questions kayo, comment nyo lang. And I'll try to answer that. Ako po muli si Nika B. Paalam!